And welcome to Journalism's Express Lane, where we'll get you out as fast as possible, bringing you his 5 favorite cartoons geared more towards teens. I'll do a later one about adult cartoons like Archer or South Park, but for now, I'm going to stick to the teens. Starting with number 5, there's going to be a whole group of them, so because it's so hard to choose just one, but we're going to do Young Justice, the original Teen Titans, not that Teen Titans Go crap, Batman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited, like Batman Beyond, just like all those from the DC world were amazing. Young Justice has some great lines. Batman the Animated Series has some great scenes. The Teen Titans original was just great. But it got canceled, so they replaced it with Teen Titans Go. Terrible. And Young Justice, this is not a joke. Young Justice was canceled because it was doing too well with female viewers. It was getting better views than a lot of their other shows, but since those views are coming in from girls and women, they canceled it. That is not a joke. Because the show was doing too well, they canceled it. Stupid, I know, but hey, what can do about execs? But this allows us to move on to number 4. So high on the list because it doesn't, like, when I watched it, I enjoyed it, but I know not a lot of people would get into it. Code Lyoko. Show from France. We are from France. Wait, wrong show. Anyways, but you follow the group of Aelita, Auric, Yumi, Jeremy, and Ad Delapoy as they fight against Xana. Supercomputer being, quantum computer, like the translation, like when they translate over, like goes from like quantum calculator to supercomputer, just stuff like that. But pretty good show. And then they had a live action version that came out for last season, which I still can't freaking find all the episodes. I found like 5 of them. That's it. It's like stupid. But if you have the chance, if you can find it, unlike me, check it out. They also have the DVD box sets for the first 4 seasons, so maybe they'll eventually come out with the 5th one on DVD box set at a reasonable price. Next, number 3. Ooh, coming from Canada, 16. As the show states, 16 is about a bunch of 16-year-olds at a mall. But since it's Canadian, and Canada has different censorship than America does, you get something different. Like, the same exact show in America would probably have a lot more blood and gore and violence, because that's America. While in a Canadian show, it has a lot less blood and gore, but there's some language and, like, there's some, like, they had to, like, blur out boobs, and it's like, you don't see that in a... Wait, what? How is this aired? Like, it also aired on Cartoon Network, but I'm guessing they edited some of the episodes. I found the original Canadian versions to watch. But yeah, like they had to blur, and it was like, what? I love one of my favorite things from it was, they go to the bathroom, they use the urinal. Wyatt comes, I was like, why didn't you wash your hands? I used the urinal. You peed on your hands? No, I didn't pee on my hands. Well, why did you wash your hands then? Because I went to the bathroom. But then why did you wash your hands if you used the urinal? Because I went to the bathroom. Warren peed on his hands. And it's like, I did not pee on my hands. It's like, just reminds me of a little joke of, like, the guy who uses the urinal, doesn't wash your hands, like, why do you wash your hands? My dick is so dirty, I have to wash my hands after touching my dick. I should be washing my dick, not my hands. But that's just that one scene, and, God, it was a pretty good show. And the ending is something different. The ending is not, like, if it was an American show, the ending would have been different because that's what they do in America. But in a Canadian show, they did something different, and I liked it. Now, what could number 2 be? What do you think? What should number 2 cartoon aimed towards teens should be? You think so? I do too. Daria. Daria deserves to be number 2 on this list. It was the last great show on MTV before they went from being about music to being about teen moms and pregnant 14-year-olds. Now, technically, she spins off from Beavis and Butthead, but Beavis and Butthead's humor was a bit lower on the scale. And then it was weird because, like, oh, this is like, yeah, adults shouldn't be watching this. And then other parts, like, even 5-year-olds are going to go, wow, that's a really stupid joke. I'm not going to laugh at that. Well, this one was mostly more highbrow, more teen-oriented. So this gets to nod over Beavis and Butthead. So, of course, this leaves numero uno, number 1. What could it be? The Simpsons. Bum, 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 bum. Not only has it been around forever, but it's had a ton of changes, and not just like animation quality. The earlier seasons were more geared around Bart Simpson. The marketing was around Bart Simpson. Then in later seasons, it started going towards Homer Simpson, and I feel those episodes are actually better. Homer Simpson was a better character than Bart because Bart had, oh, eat my shorts, along with eat my shorts. And of course, you can't forget the classic Bart line, eat my shorts. Yeah. It kind of got stale around Bart, so then they moved on to Homer. Then in later seasons, they just spread out, doing Lisa centric, Maggie, Marge, other sidekick. Like, they expanded the show. So you, really? Really? You had to go off now? Screw that. So yeah, like they expanded around the actual characters of the show instead of just focusing on Bart like the first few seasons. But since it's been around forever, it's a classic. It's been all over the world. For me, Simpsons would have to be number one. Maybe I like Daria more, maybe, but just the fact that it's a little dynasty. It's been around forever. God, there are people that are like 20 years old who never watched like the first season because the first season aired before they were born. This show has been around forever. So, do you agree with me? Are there other shows I should have added to the list? Maybe make it a top 10 instead of top 5? Do you agree with the order? Do you disagree with the order? What do you think? Let me know. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.